Hey y'all, hey, how y'all doing out there today? Hope everybody is having a good day, had a good night, had them a good what this was? Liberty. Had y'all some good food and enjoyed yourself to the fullest with your people. Enjoyed your 3 day or 4 day weekend, however it came to you. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Now y'all know what to do if you've been here. Like, comment, subscribe, okay? Of course, share. Keep your girl in the algorithm in a positive way. Okay. If you're new here, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Join in the conversation. And for anybody, whether you've been here or you're new here and you feel so inclined to do so, baby, go ahead and join the channel, okay? Support the channel. Now y'all, I hope y'all doing well. I'm not on camera. I don't know if y'all can hear. I'm all stopped up again. Lord knows I hope I don't have COVID again, Lord, because everybody in my house is sniffling. But maybe we just have a little summertime flu. I don't know. Them children done went back to school, so you never know what the hell they come home with. Cause y'all know people send their children to school sick and everything else. You know what I'm saying? So that is why I'm not on camera, but I'm hoping to be feeling better soon. I'm not about to get on camera and show my face looking half dead. I'm just not about to do it. Y'all ain't never gonna be calling me Marcus the Magnificent around here. If y'all don't know who he is, baby, go and look him up. I think he came on more than in New Orleans. But with that being said, let me go ahead and get into it. Give me 1 second, y'all, because I don't want to cough up in y'all ear. My bad, and I'm back. But with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this episode. Now, why, God? Why we have to start back off with Tamra and Greedy still in the doggone driveway, okay? I don't care, okay? Tamra let us know, okay? And she let us know last week that she's gonna stand by her man. Girl, and I hope all of that standing you done make you look like a fool. Part of me wondering, Tamra, baby, if you believed it and you saw the text messages, you approached him as if it was serious, as if you was questioning him, as if you was trying to figure out and get to the bottom of it. When you stand and true in your convictions, my love, and you feel like that's not what it was, and you read the text messages, baby, you could have went to him like, B, let me tell you what happened. So I'm down to Marie rebirth birthday dinner. You know what I'm saying, Miss Marie Monroe, and baby, why Letitia gonna tell me that old girl? You know what I'm saying? Walking around here talking about y'all got an emotional connection. Baby, I just looked at her and laughed and had to tell her, baby, I done seen the text messages. Ain't nothing going on there. You know what I'm saying? No, you was standing there questioning. And then when he was acting in the confessional last week, baby, I was like, girl, Sambra, this is all the signs of guilt. But I mean, girl, believe it, I can't tell you what to do about your man and believing him or not, but we know one thing about you standing by him, okay? So that's it. That's all I gotta say about that. Cause girl, it's gonna come to light one way or the other on this show or in the social media, baby. Somebody gonna say something because you know how you girls like to tussle over Twitter. But anyway, with that being said, baby, we move on. And Miss Marie Monroe Latrice and Letitia going out to eat. But before we could get in a restaurant, Glenn done pulled up on Letitia, baby, talking about she need to answer her phone. And she like, you following me? Like, what you doing? You done lost your mind. Baby, Lil Boosie first cousin is on my last nerve. Matter of fact, he ain't even on my last nerve. I ain't got no more fucking nerves for Lil Boosie first cousin. Okay, not at all. Not even a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He talking about I was calling you, you weren't answering the phone, and then he gonna try to play it like, oh, Jackson is so dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So I had to make sure you was all right. Boy, stop fucking lying. Stop fucking lying. You know what I'm saying? You got your friends following this lady and all of this foolishness. Sir, um, if that's the case, sir, why she ain't been had a security detail? You just not starting this security detail. No, you mad because she not in that house no more. Glenn, you are the most selfish piece of shit that I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna say the most. So let me take that back because it's some people I've seen worse than you on these TVs. But you right up there. You know what I'm saying? Like you might as well move on over to Love and Hip Hop and join the damn Creep Squad. You are absolutely utterly ridiculous. She ain't had no security detail before. You can't be out here talking about, oh, I apologize. So get the fuck over it. At the end of the day, you went out and cheated. You went out and had a possible baby. All right, y'all wasn't playing spades. One marriage and a possible. You know what I'm saying? The only possibles that you should have in a marriage is when we at the goddamn spades table. And I ask you how many books you have. You tell me four in a possible, three in a possible, a possible. There should never be a possible baby that ain't coming from your wife in a marriage. Absolutely not. Get the fuck out of here, little boosie. Cause you doing too much. Or that you better answer the phone when I call you. Nigga, please. She should have punched you in your fucking throat. Don't have nobody following me around. Cause I ain't had nobody following you around like you the one who should need to be followed cause you the one who untrustworthy. Was you worried about how dangerous Jackson was when you was sticking your beef stick on that woman buffet? Nah, you didn't give a damn when you was sticking that beef skewer on somebody else's buffet. You weren't worried about if she was okay or whatever she was doing. So get the fuck out of my face. But what killed me, baby, was Latrice peeping around the corner trying to see what was going on, baby. She was peeping around that car. And I was like, baby, if that ain't me, will my neighbors be fighting? Well, not where I done moved to, baby, because it's quiet over here. If they fighting, these the type of people that fight in their house. They don't bring it to the outside, okay? But in my last apartments, baby, they didn't really fight too much either. But when they did come outside, the little crazy others that stayed next door, that lady was always moving somebody in. And she had this one couple in her family she let move in, baby. They was outside fighting every other day. And I sure be peeping. Baby, I go act like I want to go take me some laps around the parking lot so I could see what was going on. And that's just what what Latrice remind me of, baby, taking them laps. Then Glenn gonna speed off and fuck up the baby cake in the car. As if you have the audacity to be mad. Like, I'm so sick of you wanting to be mad because Latrice is not bending to, not Latrice, Letitia's not bending to your will. Like, beyond the cheating, okay? Beyond the cheating. Let's remove the cheating for a minute. Do y'all remember in season one where that lady was on the phone trying to handle business, trying to get Ferris Street together, and because she wouldn't make your sweet potato or whatever the hell you wanted her to make at the time, she didn't stop doing what she was doing for the betterment of herself as well as y'all family and her business. You gonna start vacuuming all that bullshit, making all of that noise, interrupting her business. You a piece of shit. You a piece of shit. You want Letitia to still be that little 17-year-old that she was way back when, and ain't who she is now. Letitia, I hope if you, because the people say you and Glenn back together, you post the pictures y'all back together down to the Instagram and everything. Girl, I hope he went to counseling and did some major changing, because if not, we'll be here season three. And then I ain't gonna even feel sorry for it. Like, I can't tell nobody to get a divorce. I can't tell that, but your husband do not respect you. Point blank, period. Don't have no fucking body following me. If I ain't answer my phone and we beefed out, you know what? I might not need to talk to you right now because I might just say some shit I can't take the fuck back. And that's it. That's on period. Just like you had your time and you was doing what you doing, I want to know when you was fucking that lady and and your wife was calling you, was you answering the phone or did you stay lost in the sauce? I'm just saying. Did you climb out the Italian dress and dip on the buffet when your wife was answering your phone, or did you kept going? Oh, okay. Playing around with me. Girl, he works, y'all. Oh, that man is working my nerves, my spirit, and my soul. Cause the audacity of you. You wasn't worried about your wife, your child, or their safety when you was playing with your little lot lizard or whoever it was. Cause guess what? If that lady was sleeping with you, she could have been sleeping with somebody else. You talking about you think she was already pregnant when you was hitting it. So clearly she out here raw dog. You weren't worried about your wife then. It's more than her safety. Was you worried about her pH balance then and you throwing it the fuck off? No, you wasn't. Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, I'm not gonna give him too much more right now because anyway, I digress. So the lady's sitting at the table, baby, and Letitia's telling them about Glenn following them or whatever. And so they get to talk about it, baby. And then she say, but she couldn't even sleep last night because she was so excited to be able to sit at the table with Marie Monroe and Latrice. And I'm like, girl, you couldn't sleep. Now, I ain't never been that excited for friends to get along. But then I start thinking about it. You know what? She ain't got to hear. She tried to ruin me no more. And maybe Marie Monroe, since they getting along, gonna bring herself back on down to the brunches. Now that her and Latrice don't have no problems. But I like what Marie said. Marie said, well, I'm not gonna say we friends, but we working on it. And you know what? I can appreciate that and I can respect it. Cause so many times on this reality TV we see people they done been beefed out for 3, 4, 5 seasons. Then all of a sudden they besties. No, let's show the building. Like that's to me, that was real reality. And y'all know I don't really go up for Marie Monroe like that, but this episode helped me to see a much softer side of her. I think I'm gonna give her another chance. I think I'm gonna give her another chance. I don't know for sure though. I got to see what the next episode brings. But it helps me to see a more softer side of Marie than what we normally see this episode. But anyway, so they sitting down there talking, and then Letitia, of course, fills the lady in. They start talking about Akeisha and her calling them ugly and things like that. And I'm like, girl, let's digress from this conversation. Because at the end of the day, don't none of y'all really know her. Y'all not friends with her like that. Y'all trying to get to know her. So, baby, her opinion is her opinion. And if you don't feel you ugly, I mean, it kind of shouldn't really even matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody ain't everybody cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? It's people out here in the world think I'm ugly. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because it's about self esteem, the esteem of yourself. But anyway, so the next thing you know, Letitia starts telling the ladies about the conversation she had with Tambra and how she feel like, something is off with that situation. And I'm like, what's off with that situation is you already done told it to Tambra. That's it. That's all. Ain't need to go nowhere else. You don't need to be spreading it like this, the young and the restless, and you explaining to everybody what's going on. But I guess, we have to have something to talk about at this lunch or whatever. So we're talking about Tambra and her greedy and this, that, and the third. Now, in between that, okay, we see, because y'all know I be having the scenes all backwards, but we're going to get through the episode, okay? Um, it's Josh's birthday party. So Letitia is setting up. Glenn is late. He done messed up the cake, like I said, slanging a car out the parking lot like he was on Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. Okay, so now she upset because the baby cake is messed up. You know what I'm saying? The part where his name on it. And then she called him to see where he at. And he late. Now, if you going to be late for your baby party because you pissed off with me, then you be late because you pissed off with me. But don't have him late. You know what I'm saying? Because it seemed like the little baby came in with his daddy. That's when we seen him. When Glenn got there, that's when we seen him in his little Spider-Man outfit. And I'm like, if you going to be late, you be late. Don't have my child late for their own fucking birthday party. Everybody just sitting around there looking ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So Glenn get there. He got all the shit. You know what I'm saying, for Latrice, because Latrice told her girl. But Glenn, at the same time, it would have been nothing for Latrice to go back and tell her girl had you not had your hibachi on somebody else's grill. That's it. That's all. Be mad at yourself. You want to be mad at Latrice. You want to be mad at Letitia. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't mad at yourself. You did this. You caused this. And she did the same thing you would do if you seen your boy, old lady out there. You know what I'm saying? Hugging up on some other dude. You'll be like, say, bruh, I seen your old lady down there at the Chevron hugging up on whoever. You know what I'm saying? Baby, you gonna let her know you gonna be told. Cause you gonna feel like she out here playing your boy. You know what I'm saying? So Latrice went told Letitia cause she didn't want her girl to be out here getting played like a soybean burger bitch. Shout out to Bondi Blue for the soybean burger bitch. And at the end of the day, she went back and told her what a blogger was about to put out about y'all. So it was, and she squashed it because your wife was her girl. If your wife wasn't her girl, that would have been put out in the blog too, just like about Marie Monroe and her business. Now I don't want to rehash that because them ladies done made up. But my point is, you know what I'm saying? Like she was gonna hear about it anyway. But you was out here doing it. You was out here doing it. So therefore, sir, it all falls back to you. You know what I'm saying? And your marriage should never be inside of nobody but your wife. Unless y'all into some other stuff. And baby, like in the words of my cousin, Rant and Ricardo, we don't kink shame over here. You know what I'm saying? If y'all into other things, then fine. But if y'all don't have that agreement or open marriage type thing, you should not be outside of your house. And when it's outside the walls and confines of your home, it need to be in your drawers, in your pants, locked away. That should be marriage 101. I'm just saying nobody shouldn't have to say you that. But in case you didn't know, Glenn, I just told you. So he wanna throw all of this shit at Latrice, but Latrice really not paying him no mind. She really paying him dust, baby. So Letitia don't be bothered with him, baby, at all. She's like, hey, we gonna go over there and open the present. He was like, what I'm doing? You can stand over here with the cake. You want me to stand over here with the cake while y'all open presents? Nah, I'm listen. I just hate that this happened at the baby birthday party. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes the enjoyment out of it for the kid when their parents are fighting at their birthday party. You know what I'm saying? It becomes unenjoyable to the kids. And I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like that. Understood she mad, he mad. It's a whole bunch of emotions. But at the end of the day, if you can't put that to the side for your kid, then maybe y'all should have did two separate birthday parties. Y'all living in separate households. And sometimes when you can't positively co-parent, sorry about that, y'all. I had went on mute. But what I was saying, oh yeah, sometimes when you not in that space and y'all living separately, you might need to give two separate birthday parties. And that's it, that's all. But I digress. So then he said he gonna go talk to Cliff. So he's talking to Cliff and Cliff like, you made that bed, basically you gotta lay in it. So I'm like, all right, Cliff, I'm glad somebody trying to tell him. Then he gonna talk about an eagle and a goat. And I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? And Cliff was lost too. I thought it was a Mississippi saying until Cliff was like, I wish the eagle come get me out of here, because where's the goat? Cliff didn't even know what he was talking about. So Letitia comes out there and was like, what y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? Now, Letitia, baby, you should have just went head on and played with your baby. You was already in an aggravated space with him. So you should have just went head on, jumped in the bouncy house, slide down the slides or whatever. But I digress. So they get into it. She was like, and you don't need to be lying. And Cliff was like, well, we just talking about problems. She like problems that he created. And I'm like, well, hey, it is what it is. He did create those problems. So, I mean, I don't feel sorry for him. So then they gets into it and he runs up on Letitia. And I'm like, is he about to hit her? Now, I don't want to be saying that this man be hitting this lady, but that's what it was feeling like to me. And Cliff, grabbed them back and Cliff was like, this is the kid birthday party. Don't do this here. Don't do this. He's talking about you gonna respect me. You gonna respect me or whatever. This Josh Porter, I don't want to do this here. Gonna respect me. And she like, shit, you been disrespecting me all the time. You disrespecting me in the utmost way. But okay, you want some respect on your name. Boy, you ain't Birdman or Birdman Jr. Get the fuck, boy, fuck you. You don't deserve no respect. You don't treat your wife with respect. I hate a motherfucker that demand respect as if they are respectful. No. Disrespect begets disrespect. You want to be respected, respect the other person. So, Marie Monroe steps in and she go ahead and say, you know what I'm saying, that this is Josh's party. Don't do this here, basically, because the only person that's going to be hurt is Josh. Y'all need to get it together. And I was 100% here for it. Then after the party, we see Marie Monroe and Akeisha meet up. All right, she got a grandson playing with Akeisha, baby. We know, as Akeisha said, she's a late in life mother, but I feel like, what, at whatever age you become a mother, uh, if that's when you're ready for it, that's when you're ready for it. You know what I'm saying? And wasn't, the route that I took. But I'm pretty sure had I just started having kids, a lot of the mistakes I made or mistakes I feel I made or decisions that I made, I would have made differently. But your life is your path. And at the end of the day, I have three wonderful kids, and our relationship is beautiful. And they think I'm the best thing since, I don't know, sliced bread, white on rice. Shit, the best thing since Takis, because y'all know them kids love Takis. But anyway, so they get to sitting down talking, and Marie Winrow was like, "I'm here to judge Akeisha for myself. I'm not gonna talk about her calling us ugly, yada yada yada." So at the end of the day, they meet each other. They have some good things that they can talk about and that they have going on, and it's like in the hood with them. So then we see so Gucci and JJ. So Gucci and JJ talking. So Gucci daughter walks in and like, I bought y'all food, and so Gucci like, listen, she's pregnant, but it's time for her to get out because basically, her and JJ won't bump uglies all around the house and walk around naked like people do when their children grown, and they can't do that because her grown daughter is living there, and she ready for her to skedaddle. So her and her husband could be laying on the sofa Netflixing and chilling in their birthday suits, and I don't blame her. But whatever. So we see that, then she started letting him know about Cliff and the baby or whatever. Now she said it as if it was matter of fact and not that it's a alleged. But child, JJ was like, "Well, I want to hear Cliff's side of the story because we always hear the women's side. I want to hear Cliff's side of the story." And so Gucci was like, "I feel like you doing that man stuff, and I'm gonna take up for the man." And he was like, "No, I just want to hear his side of the story, so I'm gonna get the men together because we need a day too." And I'm like, "Well, y'all go ahead on and have y'all good men day. I ain't mad at it. Go ahead and do y'all fellowship. Maybe y'all could talk some sense into them." So then we see the men. They go fishing. Akeisha husband, Big Willie, don't know nothing about fishing because he's from New York. And I'm like, people in New York don't go fishing. I don't know. Somebody tell me. I mean, I know people from New York and know they've never mentioned go fishing, but I mean, nowhere in New York do people go fishing. Child, I don't know. I don't know. I done been fishing. I enjoyed it. But anyway, so he out there in the Levis and everything. He got his get him in talking. JJ like, so what's going on? And Glenn standing up there as if all of this is because of a rumor. Now, Glenn, um, baby, all this ain't cause no rumor. Glenn, you did that. You slept with that woman, Glenn. You slept with that woman. You did that. Had you not done that, we would not be where the hell we are today. So stop lying. Stop standing up there lying, trying to put sugar on shit as if that's not what you did. So JJ, lets us know that baby Cliff done had mess with his ex-wife or whatever. But it was years ago. Them men not tripping about it. I don't understand what was the relevance because just like Cliff did that, he did that. They asked him about the baby. Is that his baby? Do the baby look like him? And he like, all black people got a big nose. And I'm like, no, they don't. Like, what? Every black person do not have a black nose. And to me, that was very telling. I don't know about to y'all, but that was very telling to me. Because, sir, you saying you think the lady was pregnant. Not that you knew for sure. But if you have a possible baby out here, I think that would help you with your marriage to find out if that baby is yours or not. I could be wrong. Y'all drop down in the comments and tell me. I could be wrong. But I think, first of all, if that's your baby and you created it like Cliff said, get the DNA test, find out if that's your baby. And if that's your baby, take care of it. If not, clear the shit up with your marriage. But don't be walking around here almost, pretty much being a deadbeat, not calling you a deadbeat daddy, but don't be walking around here being a willfully ignorant deadbeat daddy. Go get the DNA test and find out if the kid is yours or not. I'm just saying. That makes sense in the world to me. You talking about you want to be a good daddy or whatever. Be a good daddy to all your kids if that's your kid. And that's all I got to say about that. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, we get to the friend intervention, and I'm gonna say this right now: reality TV show people don't hold no more interventions. Okay, I don't want an intervention. I don't want a mom intervention. I don't want a friend intervention. I don't want a couple intervention. Don't hold no more interventions. Okay, because when y'all try to have interventions, the shit always go wrong, and ain't nothing ever accomplished. Okay, so don't intervention me no more. So the lady stood up there and they get to talking. Akeisha talking about, she thought the issue was settled. There was some people who had some things to say about her at the event that she wasn't invited to. And I'm like, Akeisha, I need you to understand what your attitude is, Mom. Much like Glenn, you don't take accountability for your stank ass attitude. The very first thing we saw you, everything somebody said they did, you tried to one up them. From the very first scene we saw you. Okay, you came with a snobbish, better than everybody attitude, and that's off putting. That's off putting. If I'm talking about my accomplishments, don't try to one up me. You know what I'm saying? Say, girl, congratulations or whatever, whatever. You did none of that, so girl, go to hell. Stop acting like you didn't come on this like you a snob. Oh, if I can't get nothing done on Ferris Street, ain't nothing gonna get nobody done. Well, I guess ain't nothing getting done, and you couldn't get it done either with all the buildings and land you already have. Because according to the people out there, ain't nothing still on Ferris Street. I'm just saying. According to the people, ain't nothing still on Ferris Street, ma'am. So I guess you ain't nobody because you couldn't get it done either. But I'ma digress. Then they get back to the table because Akeisha talking, not Akeisha, Letitia talking about you. I'm the reason you at this table. I invited you to the table, and I'm like, girl, your brunches. We done seen three of them, and ain't none of them turned out good. So that's not necessarily a compliment, okay? But are you talking about the table as far as Belle Collective? Because did you really get her a seat at the table, or was it Carlos King? Or did Tambra introduce her? Because she came on as Tambra's friend. I don't know. But I'm going to need you to calm down with this proverbial seat at the table. I don't want to hear this. I don't want this to go on like the hair situation in season one between Marie and Latrice. Y'all talked about it. Y'all said what y'all had to say. Let it go. So then Latrice, not Latrice, Letitia introduces the fact of Tambra Akeisha is shady. To which Akeisha was like, "No, I'm not shady." And baby, if Tambra wasn't trying to electric slide up out that thing, y'all, I don't know. I don't know what she was doing. Okay, but she was definitely trying to electric slide, backpedal, and drop it like it's hot away from that statement that she made. And she was like, I didn't say she was shady. I said she throws shade. Now, while I much don't understand what Letitia Pearson Enterprises is and the full extent of her business, I do feel like she's smart enough to know the difference between somebody being shady and somebody throwing shade. Although there isn't much difference because shady is shady, but whatever, we're going to digress. You know what I'm saying? I can see, you know, how people can draw a different correlation in between the two. But she was backpedaling and pussy popping up out of there. And Akeisha said, ain't nothing about me shady. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be associated with that. I don't want my name associated with it because ain't nothing about me shady. So we gonna see next week. Tampa gonna jump up and say something, whatever she say. Needless to say, the French intervention ain't gonna end so well. But that's it. That's all I got, y'all. Thank y'all for being patient with me. Losing my breath and going on pause and coughing and stuff like that. I appreciate y'all every time y'all come down to the channel. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share me with your people. Okay, and join the channel if you feel so inclined to do so. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.